Hey everybody, welcome to Sonic Mania. So this is a new game, a new old game. I don't know how to describe it. I don't really know what to expect about it, except I saw a screenshot of like a old school, like official Sonic 2D game being released, and I was like, yep, I'm buying this and I'm playing this. I don't know anything about it. I don't know if it's like the old games have been just ported to computer. I don't know if I basically just bought an emulator and a couple of ROMs. The point is, I am super duper jazzed to play this because I was absolutely a Sega kid growing up. And this is nostalgia like crazy. Oh man. Except for the fact that it starts you on the right side of the screen. Don't know quite what that's about. But we're gonna play the shit out of this. What? What? Oh man. Okay, so this is like the start to Sonic 3. Almost to a T. Except I didn't run into Knuckles. I apparently run into a bunch of Eggman robots. So they've changed the lore pretty dramatically. Good job, guys. Couldn't even keep that straight. Oh my god, they recreated the sound effects. Or at least they're made with like the same sound synthesizers. Okay. I'm back in Green Hill Zone playing Sonic the Hedgehog. Good God. I'm sorry, I didn't think I would have my mind blown so much by this, but like I have to just kind of jump around a little bit and just relish, like, what I have to take this in. This is nuts to me. I mean, okay, so yeah, let's talk about like, let's talk about Sonic, man, or at least my experiences with Sonic. Like this is my jam. I did not have a Nintendo console growing up until the Nintendo 64. I just had the Sega Genesis, and I freaking loved the Sega Genesis, man. That was just the shit. And I really loved Sonic. I was a huge Sonic fan as a little kid. I owned Sonic 1, 2, and 3, and I even got the Sonic and Knuckles, like, expansion pack. I don't know how to describe it. Like the one where you can play as the both of them. Bonus levels. Wow. Is this gonna be... Oh, no. Okay. So this is interesting. So you have to complete these bonus stages, and if you win them, you get Chaos Emeralds. And these in particular are pretty notorious parts of the Sonic games. So what I need to do is I need to touch every single blue sphere here. And if I touch any of these white things, I die. And also, well, at least in that little, like, segment I would have. So anyway, the game also speeds up dramatically as you get the blue spheres. So as you can tell, the game is, like, running a lot faster already. The other thing is that you have to keep in mind there's actually a latency between when you can turn. So I can only turn when Sonic is at a intersection between all of the Jesus Christ, it's got faster. I can only turn Sonic when he's at a intersection on tiles. So the other thing I'm doing is I'm also doing a little trick where you can get the outer ring of blue spheres. And if you do that, it turns the entire collection into rings. And if you collect all of those, you apparently get a coin. Wow. Alright, so it used to be that doing that, I don't think it actually did anything for you, but it would let you, if you got all of the blue things, you got a Chaos Emerald. But apparently, no, shit, I screwed it up. Apparently, I just got like a little medallion instead, so it was weird. Did you even get, what the hell? This is exactly the same as the first level, by the way, as far as I can tell. I think that there's literally no... Oh shit, I screwed up. I think that there's, like, this is just a one-for-one recreation of the first level from the first Sonic game. And that is really, really super-duper cool. Okay, I remember this. So you come up to this and you're like, oh no, I'm never getting through here. You have to spin dash through this section. And this is actually completely different. This is totally different. I do not remember this part whatsoever. I also picked up the little shoes that make you run significantly faster, and I was not ready for that kind of speed. And crap, I just touched the spikes twice, losing my shield both times. Wow. When you get hit, there's like a really cool ring effect, where they don't just fly out like in the 2D dimension. They actually fly out all over the place. I've lost all my rings, so I better not get hurt. As long as I just have at least one of these bad boys, then we're A-okay. As if I need to explain the mechanics of a Sonic the Hedgehog game, but what can I say? One thing I've noticed is that Tails' AI is at least improved dramatically, so they got rid of that annoying little part of the game, and I am eternally grateful for it. But you know who played as Tails when I was a kid? Me, because I had an older brother. Older brother plays as Sonic, younger brother plays as Tails. It is just the natural ordering of the universe. Huh. I don't remember if that was the case or not, where if you touch the bonus things underneath, it would just bounce you and it wouldn't actually break them. I feel like that used to break them, but I don't really know for sure. Huh. Anyway, what's really interesting to me is that I remember the Blue Sphere game being in a very specific... I think it was only in Sonic 3. And this feels like Sonic 2? Or... This has to be Sonic 2. Because Sonic 1 didn't look this good. So I do believe this is a Sonic 2 level, but don't quote me on that. Anyway, this is not the minigame that I think is normally associated with the, this is not the minigame that I think that I normally associate with Sonic 2, so I don't know. Because I believe that this blue sphere running around and collecting shit game was from Sonic 3. I think in Sonic 2 you're running along this like weird little Matchbox car track and trying to do everything that way. But apparently, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I just don't remember. It's been a very, very, very long time since I played any 2D Sonics. I think the last time I played them, I was probably in middle school, and that was on emulator. And, you know, not that I emulate games. No. I always make sure that any video game I purchase, I have the explicit rights to play those games. But what's really interesting to me is that my muscle memory is way stronger than I expected it would be for getting through this Blue Sphere minigame, because I am kicking this Blue Sphere game's ass. This is a notorious minigame for its difficulty. A lot of kids were not able to do this at all, and apparently I can, so suck it, 9-year-old. Oh, shouldn't say that on stream. Suck it, nobody. Suck it, people of the appropriate age. Okay, I've almost got this, though. I have to do just one more segment of spheres, and I think I'm golden. No! Shit! Oh, crap! Oh, crap. Oh, okay. I can still recover this. It won't be perfect, but I can recover it. So what I need to do is get on to the other side and do it that way. I believe I can, if I can find the other side, but I don't know. Oh, no. Here it is. No! Oh, fuck you, game. Oh, man. I did one mistimed twist there, and I wasn't able to recover from it. I just did one little turn. Oh, well. Okay, here we go. Time for a boss, at least. This is new. This boss is not from the first games. I assume if I touch the red one, I die. So we're not going to do that. Oops. Okay, that was a particularly lame attack. With 62 rings, I should be just fine. And I wasn't counting the number of attacks that you need to do, but I believe it's like 5 or something. If I remember, there's a specific like logic to it, where it's like Mario bosses are always 3, but Sonic bosses are always 5, because it has to be tougher than Nintendo. Because as we all know, Nintendo don't do what Sega do. I used to know what the there would be like little bonuses you could get at the final screen, and I used to remember what they were, but I'm afraid I don't really anymore. Also, these backgrounds look super duper swanky. What else to note? One thing I always really enjoyed about the Sonic games was that the level transitions were so seamless. You would just get to the end of a level, and it would transition you to Green Hill Zone 2, just like it did. And to me as a little kid, I thought that that was, like, kind of obscene. Because, like, not obscene as in, like, I wasn't like, oh, how can they do such a thing? That's terrible. No, I mean, I think it was obscenely cool. Because I was just like, how do you do that? It's a different level. How are you gonna just, like, start up the next level without any sort of loadinating? It don't make no goddamn sense to know. But somehow they did it. I actually guess that they must have done, probably it's mostly just a visual effect. I would imagine that they basically just load it and put you in exactly the right spot to make sure that it looks like they didn't have to load anything at all. But that's the sort of polish that I remember really enjoying. Also, I have one of my favorite items in the game at this point, which is this Electro Shield. This thing is legit, and I'm probably gonna lose it instantly. But what this thing lets you do is it like has this magnetic power that lets you suck up rings, and it also repels projectiles, and it can absorb a hit just like any of the other things, any of the other shields. Like, it gives you another hit point basically. And yeah, it's pretty great. Oh, the other thing that's awesome about it, how could I forget, is you get a double jump. So if you just jump while in the air with specifically that shield, you get a double jump. Every shield, I believe, has a cool jump effect associated with it. So there's like a fire shield, and that one you can do a dash attack, if I remember correctly. The bubble shield lets you do a bouncing attack, which will just like catapult you up into the air. And both of those are hella lame compared to the almighty awesome power that is the lightning shield. If you have a choice, which you never do because the game just doles them out more or less at random, always go with the lightning shield. Unless you're a speedrunner, in which case you probably actually know what you're talking about, and you shouldn't listen to Bird. Okay, any rings in here? Nope. Alright. If I remember, this is one of the easier ones, so as long as I don't screw it up, I should be a-okay for getting through this section flawlessly. But one thing I need to make sure of, and this is actually a super annoying part about this that's carried over from the original games, is that the, whoop, there we are. The, sorry, this is taking a lot of focus all of a sudden. Sometimes you're gonna wind up in, shit. You're gonna wind up in no, fuck me, come on. Oh, man. I was so on it. But they're so difficult. Those bonuses are just insanity. Oh well, what can you do? Again, I pretty much had that flawless until one wrong turn at the very end. Well, actually 2 wrong turns. That was not a good time. Oh wait, what? Is there a way? Hang on. Interesting. So, Tails can catch me. Also, I spy, with my little eye, a gigantic ring that I want to collect. Alright, here we go again. So, if I remember correctly, you can, in the original games, you cannot afford to mess up too many of these mini-games. You will actually, like, lose... Yeah, you will actually lose out the chance to get, like, all the superpowers and stuff that you get from collecting all the Chaos Emeralds if you don't basically do these flawlessly. I think you can afford to screw up the 2 out of the total 10 or 8 or so mini games that there are. I really hope that that isn't carried over, because that was really punishing and super annoying when I was a little kid. I hope that they learn their lessons with these mini games and make them a little bit less, I don't know, intense maybe? I feel like, just like as a kid, I don't know, a lot of these segments, they felt they felt too difficult, and I just kind of felt almost a little bit bad. I was like, man, I'm never going to be able to actually get, like, the Chaos Emeralds and stuff. I'm never going to be able to see this game to all of its completion, full glory. I'm just going to have to settle with being second banana. But not this time. I'm going to be top banana. I'm going to be the biggest, bananiest. I don't think top banana is a phrase, but what the hell, game? Okay. Oh, sweet. Okay, so all I need to do is just not screw this up. Nailed it. Alright, yeah, I can do these. I think I'm about half and half so far, but not... I'm gonna pull up I'm gonna press pause. Nope, I guess that's it. I was gonna say, I wonder if there's a stat screen where I can see how I'm doing in terms of the bonuses that I've done so far, but I don't believe I have that. However, I have a very vested interest in this moment to figure out how to get to that gigantic ring. We are yes. I wanna do some more mini games. What in the hell is this? Catch the UFO? The hell is that? There's a UFO? I guess it's that thing that's, I guess it's that, flying thing directly ahead of me. Oh, shit, and if I run out of rings, I run out of time. Okay. Boy, this is interesting. So I collect blue spheres to go... This is nothing that I've ever seen in any Sonic game before. So I collect blue spheres to go faster. I collect rings to increase my time. And I need to eventually catch up with that flying saucer that's ahead of me. So this feels, I want to say, it's going to be a lot easier than the other mini games that you have to do in the Sonic universe. So that's cool. Looks like also if I oh wow, the spheres seem like they're more powerful. Are they combined spheres and rings now? Nope. Okay. So that's a Chaos Emerald. Got it. Huh. That's a new minigame. And there it is. So I guess they had the common decency to not force you to play the really, really hard game from your childhood to catch the Chaos Emeralds. You just get, I don't know, little Sonic medals. That's neat. I'm a big fan of that. That's a cool game. Anyway, we're gonna call this one right here for right now, but thank you all for watching.